Best practices when shopping for home. The very first thing I would do, besides looking on Zillow and Realtor.com and talking to your friends about it, is to call a lender and get pre-approved for a mortgage. That's important not only so that you know what your budget is and what to target. It's also important to know that because it's not just the mortgage note that you have to worry about. It also will let you know what is the ceiling of property taxes that you should be going after, so you can tell your agent to cap that filter and cap your property taxes for that amount. And also, if you're buying a condo, what is your ceiling for HOA fees, homeowners association fees, monthly maintenance? So that's the first thing. That's so to establish what your budget is, and then engage a realtor. We don't charge you a fee. Our fee is paid by the seller, at least here in New Jersey. Realtor can set up an auto alert for you. Not only do they have access to listings that's coming on the market as soon as it hits the market. I know Zillow does that as well, but what Zillow doesn't include are listings that's coming on and that's not yet on the market. We have a practice of alerting each other and announcing these new listings in the office so that we can advise our client base. A situation when there's competing offers and competing buyers, somebody that's not represented by a professional is not going to be taken as seriously as someone that's working with an agent that experience has reputation. Start going to open houses. Tell your agent to set you up on open house alerts for property matches for you. It's good because you can get a good gauge and start understanding values, so that when you are ready to actually make an offer, you're not offering crazy numbers. And another thing is maybe even tell your agent, I want to practice making an offer. Why? Because some people wait until they find their best home, right? And wait 6 months or 8 months that they're not an experienced buyer making an offer yet. Some of these people, because they haven't experienced the pain of what it's like to lose in bidding war, when you are making an offer, we urge buyers to put it in contract form. No one can legitimize and validate a contract unless it's a practicing attorney. So when we prepare a contract, that only satisfies 3 things. Well, aside from the name of the parties involved, it's the property address, how much they're offering, and the proposed closing date. All of those are subject to review by an attorney during attorney review. Those are all things I would recommend. So look up an agent, interview a couple, and see who you really have a vibe with, because you're going to spend a lot of time together.